everybody. My name is Quinn and I'm here today to share the Fun and Fancy sampler quilt that I've designed to go along with my Fun and Fancy quilting design book. So here is what the pattern looks like, and this will be something that you could purchase all by itself, or you can purchase it in bundle with some of the other products that I'll be sharing today. So it's just a booklet, and the quilt is right here in front of you. This is the full reveal of the quilt, and the quilt is 8 sampler blocks. So of course, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we just wanted you to be able to see all of them. So we'll be teaching you in a video along with the book how to put all of the pieces together. So the videos will start with the layout for each block, and then how to construct the units that go in it. And then finally, there's a video that shows how to put all of the rows together for the quilt. An on-point quilt is designed in rows, so it's still straight sewing. There's no complicated sewing as far as piecing the rows together. And then we also have a video where we show you how to put this mitered border together. And that is a little bit tricky. There are people that, find that a little complicated, so you could always do a straight border if you don't want to. But we do show you how to do that if that's the skill that you want to learn. So one of the key features that we're trying to highlight with our quilt, let me just grab these tools really quick. Yes, I get to tap dance for you. So I get to be a little Vanna. But Leonie West has some amazing tools that she has. And this is their rotary strip cutter. And I've done some free videos that are on Facebook and on the Sew Steady website that show you how to use that. But we're actually doing a cut down video to show you how to cut all of the pieces that are part of this quilt. And an important part of that is cutting the strips first, or cutting your units that will be subcut. So this is the rotary strip cutter, and it is adjustable, as you can see. And then the other key pieces that we're going to be using are the 1/2 and the 1/4 square triangles. So you can see in the quilt there are tons of 1/4 square units. That's this, where you put the 4 pieces in a triangle and you make a square. And then the 1/2 square units are like this, where you have a square and it's 2 pieces. So it's bisected along the diagonal. And these special rulers that we have along with the strip cutter really help you be very accurate and to cut these quickly and easily. And we showcase that in the video. If you don't have the Westerly tools, you can still make this quilt. It's not that you must buy them, but we are showing those because they're easy and they're really, really practical and useful. And they do create a very accurate block. So anyway, we teach you a lot of different tricks throughout the process. I show you my method, and I'm not a videographer, so I will admit that I have some corrections in my video to help make sure that I'm giving you the right information as we go, because if I cut something wrong, it's not always easy to go back and remake the whole quilt to correct that little problem. So you'll see that in some of the videos, there are some areas where I correct things for you. And I'm also available in the video to answer questions. Through our Sew Steady University, you have access to me as the educator. You can ask me questions, and I'm really going to be walking along through the build of this quilt to help you be successful. It's not like I just say, okay, here, watch the video, okay, you're on your own. I'm going to be there for you, and I'm going to be helping you throughout that process. So right now, I'm going to talk to you about the next step in the process. So why are we making the quilt? Westerly has amazing quilting templates. So let me grab my design book. This is my quilting book that I have recently finished, and it's called the Fun and Fancy Path to Ruler Work Quilting. It's designed to help you be a better quilter, and it features the Fun and Fancy collection, which is a 5-piece set by Westerly Design, and I've used it to quilt, not this quilt, but its partner. We have more than one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to provide a video quilt along, where once you make the quilt, then you're going to be able to quilt along with me. And it's going to show you a pattern for each block. And the quilt designs are actually in this Fun and Fancy guide. They're actually in this book. The sampler is just how to build the top, and the Fun and Fancy Path to Ruler Work Design is the design about how to actually now quilt each block, and things that we can do here to put a fill in the quilt, and different ideas for how we can put some designs in the border. And so that's how we're going to use this book and the quilting templates to actually quilt those pieces. So let me show you one more little piece of the pie. So we've talked about what is available. And so just to kind of give you a little sample of what you might be doing. So I'm gonna point to the block here. This is block number 6 right here. And this is a sample of how block 6 is quilted. And just to show you the quilting on the back, I'm gonna flip it over so you can kind of see how it's actually quilted. So that's how we would do that block, and it would be on point like this, right? Okay, and then here's another example. And this one is the quilt piece that's right down there at the bottom. And these are using the same templates in the Fun and Fancy collection. And I'll just flip it over so you can see how it's quilted as well. So the concept is that we would work together building a quilt, and then we're going to work together and we're going to actually quilt it. And so there's a lot of patterning, a lot of design, a book, tools, different things that we'll be showcasing throughout this process. But this is the Fun and Fancy quilt top. And so we just want to give you the full view of it and let you take a good look. Thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate it. I hope you'll come and quilt along with me with our Fun and Fancy sampler.